Hello, Mr. Vail. Everything okay?
Oh, yes, everything's fine. How are your holidays?
Oh, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a solid 2. How about you?
Oh, I would say probably 6 or 7.
Oh, very
not
good,
too
very
bad.
good. That's much better than mine. That's for sure, yes. Yes, I've been having to look after Grundlemeyer, so...
Oh, I see. Yes, how's he doing?
Oh, fucking terrible. But, we'll see what happens. I don't know.
Yes.
There were no doctors around through the holidays, so... I'm just going to check my bank account very briefly, and I believe the gentlemen are over near the apartment, so... I'll be
Good.
back in a minute. Yes.
All right, I'll go say hi to them.
Yes. Oh my.
Titsworth, have you begun moonlighting as a cat burglar?
At times. I mean, no. No. Why would I... Why would you assume that?
By the nature of your dress.
Oh, yes. No, this is just a look I like. I like wearing all black. It's kind of who I am, really.
You are all black.
Well, yes. On the outside. Light on the inside, as it were.
Yes, except for your skin and hair, I suppose.
No, but that's outward. Yes, I suppose that's true. That's outward facing. I'm speaking more specifically about the clothing itself, in particular. Yes.
Well, yes. Well, anyone who wears all black is black on the outside.
Are they light on the inside, though? We don't know that. They could be black on the inside, too. I would argue that most people who wear black, especially in this part of the world.
There's no light. No, we're all dark on the inside. There's no light inside of us.
Oh, not. Yes. No, I'm speaking about a state of mind, as it were.
Oh, of course. A light state of mind.
Yes, I'm a decently happy-go-lucky individual.
Of course you are.
But, that's why you, quote-unquote, lean on me, so...
Well, I was instructed to.
Yes, you were, and you literally did it as well, so...
Well, yes, I did miss the metaphorical nature of the...
Yes. And I was okay with it, although I'm glad it only lasted for a quarter of a second or something.
Right. It really had more to do with the fact that you knew what you were doing and I didn't, and so I was attempting to learn from you. I don't know that it's tied to your brain light. Would you say that you're light inside, Mr. Buckinsley?
I would say that I remember having a light or feeling light inside, and
Yes.
Yes.
How about you, Blanchflower? I'm assuming you're a bit of a mixed bag yourself.
I'm not really sure what it means to feel light inside. I have experienced joy. I've experienced sorrow.
Oh, have you?
Like I've been human for my life, and yes. Which one is surprising to you, the joy or the sorrow?
The joy. Yeah, the joy for the most part, and maybe a bit of the sorrow. You seem to be fairly even keel, as it were, right down the middle.
Yes.
So I believe I've actually seen some joy coming from you, so I will give you that. Sorrow-wise, not so much. A little bit of anger. I've seen some anger. I mean, 100%. Totally seen the anger, but...
Yes. Well, to be honest, things have been, for the most part, except for some unfortunate recent events, pretty good, so...
Yes.
Haven't had a lot to feel sorrowful about, and also I've learned to set my expectations appropriately so that sorrow is reduced in the future. I used to be a sadder person before I understood this about life.
And so you've somewhat embraced the light, as it were.
If that's what it is, then yes, I am positively radiant.
Yes, you've basically turned on your heart light.
hot light or heart light? Sometimes it's hot.
It's a heart light. Your heart.
Hot light.
The thing that goes boom boom. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So hot.
No, that's not. It's more of a mechanical pump, I believe, as opposed to it being a light that.
Oh no, it's a metaphor, I believe. I read it somewhere. I don't know.
Lights in the brain, lights in the heart.
Yeah, lots of sparks going on and all that kind of shit.
Well, not to take us too far off of the rails of the light in the internal light conversation, but
you are acting head agent.
For now, yes. Right now, we have a total of $100 towards the $470 that we require. We could potentially have $200 if we take our monthly stipend / donation from the American Telegram and Telephone Company. That would put us at 2. Would others be able to contribute to get inside, or is it just we need to work?
We need to work. I actually just went to the bank and I have exactly $10. I believe I gave you guys my last.
Yes. Well, all right.
Pretty sure I'm cleaned out as well.
Yes. Then let's just hold on to everything for now, and
my intestinal light is fully dark.
Yes. Fair enough. Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Please hang on to that for now, sir. Oh.
Hey, whoa.
Goodness.
Head agent.
Grundlemeyer, you need to calm down.
Former head agent.
Yes. Grundlemeyer, come, Titsworth. Come over here.
Yes, come, Titsworth.
Grundy, yeah, just stand over next to me, please. Thank you. And don't hit me. Well, you don't have to go over there.
All right. Well, I'm going to put this back in the bank, and then at this point,
first of all, are you okay, sir? I mean, he hits like a fly, I'm sure, but
I've had worse. I'll be
very
fine.
good. Yes.
Yes, but I do think that unless we hear about this, the silence, it's probably best we move on to Rhodes if we can scrounge up some money and reestablish ourselves in the new year, if that's going to be what we're doing.
Yes, or we could actually just go do some work at the ranch. I mean, it's a thing that could happen.
Yes, that is a possibility. I do think that it is something where if the goal is funds, that would be ideally more direct. However, if we're still doing the whole speakeasy thing in this year, it is something where the longer we don't do it, the harder it could be to get back in. We stepped in the vacancy of the cat house apparently disbanding, and
yes,
if we are not there, others might see that opportunity. Honestly, to be fair, I don't mind not doing it, but it is something where it's worked, and at least Hawthorn, has anyone seen Hawthorn?
No, not yet.
It really is going to be significantly less profitable without her.
Yes. Well, if she's here, I would say we still move on to Rhodes. If she is not, then I think the either ranch work or some other form of work could certainly yes.
So I'm thinking we go to Rhodes either way, and once we get to Rhodes, if Hawthorn is not available or she's not around, we then check the job board there, and hopefully there's some McLean stuff there.
Yes, I think that would be appropriate. I will deposit these funds, and then we should head down to the telegram office. We can send her a message that she should meet us in Rhodes if she's not already there, and mostly that.
Very good, sir. Okay, Grundy, I'm going to go get the horse. If you could just wait here.
Civilian close.
Oh, yes, I apologize. I was trying to pick up a little bit of work to make sure we could meet friends here.
Oh, that's what we were just discussing, whether we should go work at the saloon or go ranching, but we were waiting to hear from you.
Oh, again, apologies. Well,
okay.
If we head to Rhodes, I have the oranges on Gertie here for a delivery there. So could ride, pick that up, and then head over.
Very good.
All right, to Rhodes.
Yes.
Grundlemeyer. Yeah. Around we go.
Yes.
Do you like being on the horsey again? Keep forgetting you're not talking.
Well, Agent Grundlemeyer, were the holidays good for you?
He's not speaking, sir.
Well, I was hoping maybe some form of response, but yes, understand.
Oh, he may nod. Oh, there you go.
Ah,
Yes, Vail asked me how my holidays were. I gave it a solid 2 out of 10.
oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But wait, is this in England is 2 out of 10 good or is that not good?
No, it's terrible, but it's because I've been looking after Grundlemeyer for the last 2 weeks.
Well, thank you.
Oh, it's quite okay. I don't mind. Again, I have the inner light, you know what I mean?
Yes, well, that's good. On my part, my marriage is officially over and everything's terrible, so I just live here now and there's nowhere else to go after those holidays, so
Right.
hooray.
Yes. Well, we did play a fun game of cards that one day, but, you know.
What game of cards?
I believe we played Go Fish. Wait, was that with you? I thought I played Fish with you.
I
Sorry, were you away for the holidays? I completely
yes,
lost.
I was away for the holidays.
Oh, I see. I've lost track, yeah. It's the bump on the head, you know.
No, my apologies. Just... Wait, no, we played after I got back.
Yes, I thought so, yes.
I'm so sorry. It's just, there's been a lot on my mind.
I mean, it was just a game of Go Fish. No one gives a shit, you know.
Oh, I give all the shits.
Yes, I suppose that's true.
Head Agent Grundlemeyer, would you feel comfortable handing drinks to perhaps Titsworth if he's running the bar? A bar back, perhaps.
Sorry, what's happening?
Unless you need a break, he's going to be handing you drinks, or you can hand them directly to customers based on your direction.
Where's the Flower of Blanche?
Not now he's there. All right. Well,
Just getting myself in.
Oh, no, yes, I need to go change as well.
yes, I will also do this. All
Preparing
right.
myself mentally.
Perfect. Yes. Getting
You've got
into
this, sir.
The
I
appropriate
do have this.
state. You have this. Grundlemeyer, you will be reporting to Blanchflower. The rest of us will return shortly in uniform.
Thank you.
Swear to God, if he's gone when we get back.
Yes, he seems to be a little more, less mobile, I guess you could say.
I see. All right. I need to check telegrams, then I'll be right back.
Right up.
That's great. Look at that. Good job giving me a thumbs up.
Hello, sir. Welcome to the Honey Pot. How may I serve you? Sorry, I'm out of practice. Yes, I'm out of practice.
All right, throw it at me again.
Hello, sir. Welcome to the Honey Pot. How may I serve you?
Your voice cracked a little. One more time.
Hello, sir. Welcome to the Honey Pot. How may I serve you?
Ooh, yes, perfect.
May I give it a shot?
Ooh, yes.
Hello, sir. Welcome to the Honey Pot. How may I serve you?
Ooh, got it in one.
Good.
Very well.
Very good.
Yes, I did realize, mostly from watching you, that saying, "What do you want?" may come off as too aggressive, and "How may I
Yes.
serve you?" is perhaps a more fitting.
Yes, the importance of proper communication.
Well,
Yes.
I would call it importance, but
Yes. Try that again, please.
The importance of communication.
Oh, I only heard communication.
yes,
sir.
communication, which I'm
The
not sure is
importance of communication.
Oh, Very good. I mean, honestly, I thought it was good. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
could probably give it like 20% more energy.
I
Yeah,
think
yes.
you emphasized calm a little too much, and then
yes.
Yes, you were
Well-
overcompensating. True.
the
Yes,
other
these are
part, I
great notes.
suppose, isn't really fixable so much.
You know what they
It had
say,
to do with
fifth
your-
or sixth times the charm.
Exactly.
Ahem. The importance of communication.
Well, I mean, it's a little dramatic, really, but
Yes.
I mean,
I got shivers down my spine.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yes, well, I was trying to give it as much energy as I could. It's a dramatic statement, you know.
Yes. Well,
Communication is of vital importance in not just everyday life, but in, the communication between cities, between countries, Our whole society would break down if it weren't for communication.
Why don't you give it a shot, Titsworth?
sorry, what am I doing?
The important the line. What he's
Oh.
doing.
Really dramatic.
The importance of communication.
Oh, I like it. I'm sorry. I think he's outdone you on that front.
Oh,
Very
really?
fancy sounding coming from Titsworth, yes.
Hello, miss.
Oh, hello.
It's Hawthorn.
Yes. Looking good, Hawthorn.
The importance of communication.
Yes.
The importance of communication!
Grundlemeyer? Okay, nothing. The
Give him a
importance.
second.
No, I don't think he's going to do it.
No, he can do something, Agent Grundlemeyer. Come on, you can do a take. Whatever you do, it'll be great, I'm sure.
Do you hear those crickets? I hear crickets.
Just give him a minute. Wait for it.
Well, if he does disagree with the premise, then he may not feel like even.
I'm sure any
Saying
second
it.
now we're going to get something amazing.
Yes, quite frankly, I'm surprised you said it, but
All right, I think that's as good as we're going to get.
Perhaps the importance of communication.
no,
Oh,
very good.
excellent.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's very direct and to the point. I like it.
I heard that it was relatively empty. Nothing's happened. You all got here okay?
Yep.
No, nothing so far.
Everything's fine so far, yeah.
What about emphasizing the importance of communication?
The importance of communication.
The importance.
The importance of communication.
The importance of communication.
Yeah. Well, the calm. I don't. Because it's not really how you don't normally say communication, right?
No, but you're trying to sell it, so maybe you put a new spin on it. Communication.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
Maybe
just.
The
really
importance
draw it
of
out.
communication.
The importance of communication.
Yes, and then you could do a little cheer afterwards with like explosions and such.
Kablamo, boom, boom.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really. Explosions aren't really part of communicating anyway. They're just.
Well, they can be if you're trying to show something to someone that's far away. You can explode shit in the air. You know what I mean?
Yes, in the same way that they would light signal fires to announce
Yes.
to the next signal fire to light, and they could travel a simple message across great distances back in ancient days. The same can be done with noises.
Yes.
Well, yes, but the signal files are quite sufficient, and the noises are.
But signal fires do not work very
Imprecise.
well during the day.
I have a question. Would fireworks be considered a form of communication,
Well, of course.
or would it be more of a visual thing?
Communication can be visual. What is writing?
Yes, or some of what Mr. Grundlemeyer's been doing today.
Yes, Grundlemeyer has become an
Yes.
expert at visual communication.
Yes, nodding and.
And he's doing a very good job at it.
Yes.
Frankly, I don't think fireworks are a very effective form of communication. If anything, I think their slogan should be the impotence of communication.
Impotent, sir, because they what? Because they just
Because they don't get it done.
right. They instantly fade away and.
Yes. Well, and they're not very good at communicating. They're just blowing up and not really doing anything.
Right.
Although I suppose it's using a comparing them to a flaccid penis is confusing because they're quite explosive and
Right. Well, I'm going to check
Yeah,
upstairs.
That's Hawthorn right there. That's it.
If you don't mind, could you prepare some stews? I saw horses over by the sheriff's office. We should see if we can sell some to them.
Yes, of course.
Stews and
Smashing.
perhaps weak beer. Let's see. I could get some coffees from the general
Ooh,
stores. We
I
them
have
available.
coffees.
Oh, excellent. Never mind. Let's make sure coffee is on the menu. Do we have a
All right, I have 11 coffees.
excellent? Do we have a dice for and do we have a chart for the dice? I guess the chart is more important than the dice, perhaps.
I've got the chart in my head.
Oh,
I do have
Yes, he is
two
the,
dice.
Yes, he's the guy
Yes.
that does the specials. So
Oh, but two dice. Excellent. Is it
Yes,
two,
which
2
is-
to 12?
Yes, that's correct. With the probabilities
kind of
distributed
Yes.
such that the middle ones are more likely.
The more common, yes. What are the outliers, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, frankly, I'm not sure what to do with Snake Eyes because I don't have the WildRP anymore.
Oh. That is, unfortunately, a fixable problem.
And Boxcars is a sugar cube.
Was a worm already on the list?
we don't serve
could-
worms.
We currently don't serve worms, but I would prefer serving worms to a jar of piss.
That's fair.
Well,
I
that was-
do have
yeah.
one worm on my person, and I think statistically speaking, the odds of rolling Snake Eyes twice for the customers who do decide to randomize their meals
If we do
are
want
sufficiently
to go that,
low.
yes. If we want to go that route, I could go dig for worms or
I'll not be part of it.
What if? Well, I suppose we don't have any tequila, do we? And I've prepared several stews.
All right. Well, if Agent Grundlemeyer and I were going to make a run to the sheriff's office, I can take them, or if you want to be the stew bearer,
I wouldn't mind being the stew bearer. I don't know.
I
I,
was the
give
stew
you the
bearer
coffee?
previously, so
how about you give it to Grundlemeyer? I've got my hands full with the stew.
Ah, yes. Oh, and I will do some work with this. Thank you, sir.
I want to be the stew bearer.
Good job.
but you're
Look,
so good
when,
behind
when
the bar.
you've proven you can handle
Titsworth.
the responsibility of being a stew bearer, you can be the stew bearer.
Yes, ma'am.
all right. I have an idea if it gets stupidly quiet here. What if we just telegram all of the government tip lines and tell them that we'll bring stew and whatever else the fuck they want to the locations of their choice if they're busy being on duty doing things?
You, sir, are a fucking genius. Let's
That
do
is
it.
brilliant.
We could rent a wagon, we could load up, we could bring and then honestly, if they're in town, presumably they would want to just get whatever they want there. But if they're busy, they're doing paperwork, we storm in, we feed all of them with stew, and we move on to the next site.
I would suggest not phrasing it that you are offering to storm into sheriff's offices, though.
Right.
Fair point. Either
and
way,
the-
let's.
The good news is it involves telegrams
Okay,
as well.
We're going
So.
to go.
Deploy-
This is,
deploy that
yes,
way,
this is
yes.
going to take several hours to talk through, I'm sure.
Yes,
I
it's
mean,
going to take
if it's
at
busy
least.
here, then
We're just
obviously
at
we
the
stay
beginning
here.
of this conversation, so let's get
Yes,
it
for the
going.
first few hours.
Let's get it going. So basically, what I'm thinking is we also do it for medics as well. Why the fuck not? If we're doing it, we may as well go all out with rangers and medics. And
So
hey,
the benefit of the medical office is we could go look at that medical office right now, and we know how many medics are on duty across the crossing. And if it's 0, we don't care.
that's true. Yes.
But rangers, we they basically have that place in Strawberry. Yes.
Yes.
So we don't know that. But
There is
deputies
a-
could be anywhere.
There is a potential way to know if there are any rangers on duty, but it would require it. It's a bit
Yes.
extreme.
It would require us injuring Vale, and we don't want to do that.
Well,
Right.
I like Vale. So what if we already have someone who is somewhat handicapped? What if we just stack all of the injuries perhaps on the one person?
Oh, fair enough. Yes. Well, when he's back, that's going to take at least 3 hours over there as well. So
Of course,
Yes.
yes. Well, presumably they're going to go over that. Was it only the two of them that went?
I believe so. Yes.
All right. Yes.
Yes,
So
the head deliverer and the stew bearer.
yes. So he's going to clearly sprint off. She's going to be looking for him. It's going to take a while. So we have plenty of time to figure out the next best plan.
Yes. Would a tip?
Well,
be
the
too-
next best plan would be Vale, I assume, but
No.
Oh, well,
Yeah, we should probably just not go there because Vale's a good guy and we like him. And
yes.
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 you know, I suppose he is due for a phasing, but hazing. I mean, a hazing.
You can all see me, right?
Yes, yes, we
Okay,
can.
just
yes.
checking.
Well,
Just
I mean,
checking. I thought I turned
I
invisible
believe
there for a
you
second.
do. Would you not agree that after Grundlemeyer, you are the second most handicapped of the group due to your exposure to the,
The electricity, the
telephone.
telephone.
I don't know
Electricity.
that I would agree with that.
I would not agree with that. I think, as I've said every single time we've brought this up, I think you have a misunderstanding of the compatibility of electricity in the human body, and also a misunderstanding of what my job is.
Yes, he has said many times that he doesn't actually touch anything. He just counts things, really.
Yes, but he's
Yes,
used
I've
them
used
before.
the
He's been
telephone-
around them.
More on the road than using.
All right. Well,
Also, he's got a speech impediment. I mean, it's the elephant in the room, but,
Was it?
is it?
well, it is now.
Well, no, it's not. It's
nothing
fully
else.
on display now. I didn't even realize it.
Well, yes, when he said communication, I almost commented on it, and I thought that would be rude, but since we're talking about... Oh,
Hello, welcome to the honey pot.
Yes. Hello. Welcome to the honeypot.
Thank you very much.
Can we
Is
help
there
you?
anything we could get you at all?
Can I get some bourbon and whiskey? And then I'll also, let me just get started with bourbon and whiskey.
excellent choices, ma'am.
Gentlemen, that'll be on my tab.
Oh, very good.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
You're very
Very
welcome.
good, sir.
Thank you.
Hello, miss. Welcome to the honey
Hi
pot.
there.
A double whiskey, middle shelf, please.
Oh,
Of
if you
course.
could just step a tad closer.
Thank you.
Mr. Shipton, would you like something to eat or drink?
Can I have a stew, please? Thank you.
And make that 2 stews, please. I'll put it again on my tab.
Look at you, Mr. Dufresne. You must be doing well. Coal mining.
Glove is a bit sticky, pardon me.
In the future, perhaps I should say, hello, welcome to the honey pot. Are you being served?
I see.
Maybe not then.
I almost had it, but then you turned around. Yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
perhaps you ought to aim higher next time.
Don't say it like that.
What am I taking exactly?
$5.
I see. Well, if anybody could, I'd assume it'd be you.
Thank you, miss.
Well, it's going just
Thank you.
fine. I do have an upcoming event that well, it's not been planned out yet, but it will be at not this coming Fancy Friday, but the next.
So you're going to do a round at... It might make
Will
sense
that
for...
be telling that? When it's ready, there'll be posters all
It might
around
make
the
sense for
crossing.
you and Vale
And
to
you
do
will
it, because
hear
I don't
all
believe
about it.
Vale's actually done a shift either.
But it'll be here at Fancy
I
Friday,
did
and
a
I
brief
expect you to
shift
be in
with
attendance.
Mr. Blanchflower.
Oh, that's
I
true.
believe.
Yes, that's true. Yes. I forgot about that.
I am also
I
a
don't think you
little
will.
hesitant to leave you
I'm quite certain you will not.
without at least Buckinsley, who has his bow.
Yes, it would be good to have one of you around.
Yes, we can.
of
I
knowledge
don't
that
suppose we're
you
in
will
any rush.
appreciate
We could wait, I suppose.
What I have on offer. No.
Okay, well, I'll
not
take a
an
quick patrol around the building just to make
Guess
sure
the
we're
way.
okay.
And it's not. I
Very
will
good.
tell you anyway.
Very well.
Is it a guessing game, or you guess how much someone weighs?
But no, it's not a guessing game.
Buckinsley,
This gentleman's trying to guess
sir.
what my
let's walk
future
over here.
endeavors, my business ideas. But I'm not ready to.
Sorry, they're just talking in there. I didn't want to interrupt them. But, whoops. Hawthorn is talking about the potential of going over to the telegram office to do an actual patrol. Because I don't believe she's actually done one yet. And maybe it's time. Problem
That
is...
is a good point.
we do...
But she is unfortunately one of the best at.
Yes, exactly. And I just think you should probably talk to her about it and try to figure something out. Because we need either you or her around here. Because I'm about... we're going to start giving you cash soon to take over to the bank.
Right.
And that kind
Yes.
of thing.
Understood. Yes, we'll need to have folk running to the bank. Anytime we end up with more than, I would say, $50, we should make a run, deposit it, secure it.
Yes, of course. Hawthorn.
Yes, I'll have a word with her.
Yeah, we're just discussing what to do next as far as...
All right. As I believe, aside from a knife, Hawthorn and I are the two armed individuals. For security purposes, it would probably be best for us to be, if the group is dividing, to be covering separate offices. So perhaps, Hawthorn, you wished to perform a patrol of the telegram office itself?
Yes, I'd like to... Well, if Grundlemeyer would like to come, I'd like to take him. And Vail was also interested.
Yes. Vail has had some limited experience. Grundlemeyer is... Well, we all know where we're currently at. It would maybe, if that can help jog his memory, if that would help with things, I think that would be beneficial.
What do you mean, where is currently at?
Mentally.
No, he's mentally, yes.
Not physically.
He's not speaking.
Not
right?
his location, just his whole not talking weird.
He is talking.
Oh, did you hear him talk? What did he say?
Well, if he's talking more with you, yes.
He's not said a word since...
He's literally only shrugged at me and then punched me and then looked apologetic and then wandered away. I've heard no words from him.
Same, minus the punch.
Well, I think you all are rather talking down to him, just from the snippets I've heard.
Oh, you think so? I mean, I've tried to have regular conversations with him, but what do I know?
I was talking down to him based on previous interactions, so
and
yes.
who gave him the broom?
I did.
Oh.
Because I was previously sweeping and he was just standing there, so I thought it would be helpful to have someone sweep.
Right.
I purchased the broom after someone decided to pour stew into champagne flutes, and the majority of the stew ended up on the floor. So it's just something to have.
Yes.
I understand that, but if all this has come about because of some feeling of inadequacy with his mother, talking down to him isn't helping any.
All right, then be the anti-mother, take him to the telegram office, have him review, instill in him the belief in rules and quietude, and point anyone you feel would maybe pay for things to hear. That being a secondary goal. The primary goal being any more you can get him talking, any more you can get him just letting you know how he's feeling. If there's anything we can do to help, that's all I want. But if it's something where that would be better in a smaller group environment, just encourage that. Outside of that, again, he likes rules. He likes that feeling of camaraderie. So try to see if there's anything you can do to... maybe you might need help. Maybe he might... that might encourage him to try to help you. And also maybe yell at anybody that talks loud. And then,
right. Well, I will say, I know it's your... I still feel like quite the outsider here. I know it's your group sort of raison d'etre to come up with some sort of scheme to fix whatever problem's going on, whether it be money or talking in the telegram stations. I wonder if I might suggest no scheme at all,
No schemes.
Right.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you could always just take him over to the thing with you and stand there with him next to you and do the job and see how it goes. I don't know.
You certainly could, but I mean, no schemes.
It's a little unconventional.
It's unorthodox, I know.
I mean, honestly, it's. I mean, to be fair, Grundlemeyer is the king of schemes. So.
It is. He's the reason we scheme. We literally just responded to an advertisement about showing up, kind of.
Yes, it was a scheme to get people to show up. I believe it was a scheme to make friends, personally, but what do I know?
And that's... I was thinking we lean into the friendship aspect and require him to help us, but... Okay, I trust you. So just take him down to the telegram office, you both put on your coats, and have him... tell him it's just best that he show you how to perform a patrol and how best to help out. And then you are... Because we do need a scheme. Just keep an eye on him and see what you can do to encourage him to be better. And if there's something that you get an inclination that we could help with, we can call off the whole restaurant thing and just help him. That's what I care about right now.
Yes.
Or you have better insight into everything, so just do whatever you want.
Yes.
Oh, no, that's certainly not true. And, I may be acting head of security, and
You're not acting. You are currently the head of security.
Yes.
Pending Grundlemeyer, I guess, approving it. I don't really know what anything organizational wise. It's all made up. None of it matters. It's just a game where the points don't matter. There's points, maybe there's not points. No, the points got canceled. Regardless,
Yes, they did.
what matters is there's a man who wanted friendship, who put together a group of people who, for whatever reason, were drawn to respond about quiet and helping. And sometimes we've talked about a cult, and sometimes we've talked about a restaurant, and maybe we're just going to count, wooden poles in the ground. But the man who put that together, the man who is the reason we're all here,
Yes.
needs help.
And then he had a stroke. You forgot that. And then he had a
Also,
stroke.
he had a stroke versus a mental break, a
Correct.
physical versus psychological problem.
Combination of factors, really.
Maybe many things. We don't. It's 1904. Who knows the science?
Yes,
But-
fair. I can feel
He needs help, and
Hawthorn.
I think all of us want to help him, unless he's putting on a superhero clothes, and then apparently none of us want to help him. But right now he's not wearing those, so just take him down to the office, the telegram station, and just let him. In a perfect world, I really would like it if he just showed you how to perform a patrol. See if he can maybe talk and explain some things. But if you get an idea of how we could help based on your interactions with him, just let us know, and we want to help him. I want to help him. I think Blanchflower might want to stab everyone, but he probably also wants to help him.
Yeah.
You're telling me this isn't a real organization?
Look, we've talked about a lot of things, and the important thing, the organization that we all joined for reasons, because it's a real organization that matters, is Telegram Patrol.
As
So
far as we know, yes.
No, it's a real thing. We all...
Yeah.
Yep. So you're going to go patrol that
Yeah,
goddamn Telegram office.
yeah.
People are going to be quiet, and you're going to find out about Grundlemeyer things. It's not a scheme, it's helping.
Yes, and I can feel you, basically, Hawthorn, just wanting to get the fuck out of here right now. So let's just go do that. Let's make that happen. Well, I think that went well.
Yep, that went very well.
Yep.
And what do you do, sir, if I may ask?
Yes, sir. I've done an official patrol of a telegram
who are you
office quite
talking
yet,
to?
so
Oh,
I was
the
hoping
gentleman
that,
to my right.
you might
I
be sort of my
hopefully correctly inferred that you are a businessman
guide rail, I suppose,
I'm a
or supporting
businessman,
that.
who has
That's
pivoted
Requires
at
instruction
least once or
the
twice
rules
in the
from
recent
handbook,
past.
talking through
Well,
how
that's up for
a
debate,
security
but
patrol
yes, I'm a
would go,
businessman.
how to make sure
Well, I
people
used to
are
run a coal mining company, but now I've moved out
perfectly
here.
quiet and tranquil with any given office.
Pivoting,
all
if
the
you will.
skills which you
I
are
will.
very familiar with and
Well,
certainly able to accomplish.
Well, I've got some things that are brewing, but I'm not quite ready to announce them yet. But in a week's time, you'll hear all about my future business endeavors.
Of course.
You're
know,
brewing a poo again, aren't you? You're obsessed with shitting. The joy of space is that you can just sort of tack anything into it, and it's quite exciting, I find.
Yeah, the other
Go
exactly,
on.
because we could just have, even if there was going to potentially be a lull where people weren't sure about what to write about, you just really add space to it. Set a previous thing that you might have written about in space, or something you've read about in space, or something you've seen in space, and it's new.
And nobody's been there before, so how could they argue? You could put anything in space.
Desperate sluts of the space cult.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes,
there you
that's
go.
quite good. I mean, we do sell a lot of smut at the bookstores. If you're writing that, I'll certainly buy it.
Oh, really?
Quiet
also-
housewives of space.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I
quiet
don't know.
because you can't hear them in
Right,
space.
Because you can't hear them, yes.
That makes sense, yeah.
Well, there's currently one of the best-selling smut books is called Demon in the Bedsheets, and there's a sequel coming out soon. Demon in the Bedsheets, you 2 bedsheets, 2 demons.
Oh.
I
That's
just
hell.
wonder, you could do, it's better than the first one. I read the draft already. So you could just do space, I mean, not like this, obviously, but similar. Just do space demons.
All right.
Space bedsheets.
So if that's the best selling, are you saying that the occult and perhaps demons or symbology or demonology or varying weirdness is that what's currently in the crossing?
There's the two best-selling genres I would say are, aside from recipe books, are horror and romance / erotica. So I would say combining those two is a path to greatness.
All right. So we want space plus horror and space plus erotica equals profit.
Yeah. So scary space
Many
sluts, for example.
dollars.
Off the top of my head.
Oh, scary space.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
Scary space sluts from Mars, maybe, just to give it a bit of a geographic location.
What about Venus?
Oh, even better. Oh yes, I like the cut of your joke.
Yes,
That's
very close to
excellent.
Is it-
penis.
Is it technically thought of as geography when it's on another planet?
That's a very good.
Space sluts of Uranus.
Astronomy, then.
I'm going to leave now. That was
think, yes,
perfect.
No,
Like
that's locked in. That's
exogeology.
happening.
Yep.
Space sluts of Uranus.
Yep. Come on. It just writes itself.
It certainly does.
It does
Give
make
me
me feel
ideas.
like I'm shitting space sluts, though.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
if you're into gas giants, then she's your girl.
Oh, very good, yes.
Not bad, yeah. Feels like there should be more women in this conversation. I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
Well, we have two that we could make ghostwriters, or we could maybe
Miss Hawthorn was
consultants.
here, but she left for some reason.
Having said that, men can be sluts too.
They often are.
Oh wow, that really knocked him out there. He had to take a nap.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, that would leave the door open for subterfuge to accelerate such things if someone had to aim on your position.
Precisely what I was going to suggest.
I haven't really thought of it that way.
Well, you ought to.
It does engender a certain, as Mr. Phone suggests, a certain level of skullduggery. Or at least the tendency towards thinking in a skullduggerous manner, would you not say?
I suppose I should attempt to fortify myself mentally so that I don't suffer the same fate as Mr. Grundlemeyer.
Yes, watch your mental back, I'd say.
Yes.
You sharpen your mental acuity.
Well,
Yes.
I do mental exercises every day and recite to myself the multiplication tables when I'm falling asleep.
Well, I don't know that you should be sharing this information. You have a potential threat. I'm sure that.
No, the reality
I'm
is,
sure
is
you're
it-
very nice.
the reality is I don't give a shit. So that's how that works for me. I don't care.
That's what someone looking to move up would exactly what they'd say.
Sure, yeah, but I whatever. Who cares?
I pretty much believe him. He's very light in the head.
No,
I believe.
not in the head, sir. Yes, but
Well, isn't that what you were saying earlier?
no,
that you're light
I'm just
in the head.
I'm a light individual. Happy-go-lucky.
Yes, I would agree with that. You seem
Oh,
very
it's-
happy and chipper.
Yes,
Thank
quite. Your demeanour seems to be a touch at odds with the colleagues.
Yes, exactly. So there's the proof in the pudding right there.
Oh yeah, quite so. Right. So how many of you are there? Sorry.
How many are we up to?
I think
6?
7.
7? Oh, right, Vale. He's
Vale.
he's sort of. Wouldn't Vale be the 7th?
Oh, I suppose. Yes. Sorry, I thought we were
Although
talking about the rules. Yeah.
No. I thought you were talking about members.
Yes, we're up
I
to
was.
about 7. Yeah.
Oh, right. 7, 8. What? These are the latter day rules. You know, the sort of the Mormons of the rule book. So.
Sorry, just to
forgive
clarify, I
me.
was talking about members of your organisation originally, so that is
Oh.
7. But
Oh,
then
yes.
we are getting back into the rules, which is also
Well,
fine
Mr.
with me.
Vale, I would count him maybe as a more like 6.5. His loyalties are divided between us and the AT&T Corporation.
Yes.
Well, that's fascinating. Sorry, back to the rules then, if you don't mind.
Oh.
Rule number 8.
I believe 8 is to stay well nourished at all times because rule number 2 is ineffective.
No. Rule number 8 is the book is your book is your life.
I'm sorry, I don't have the book on me. You're right. Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah.
Your book is your life. What does that mean?
It's your logbook.
Oh, I see. The log.
Logging infractions and the
Can't
like.
believe I got the rules
Yes,
wrong.
it's okay, sir.
Such a
It
terrible
does seem
agent.
concerning that the most light-hearted member of the organisation knows the rules better than you do, Mr. Blanchflower.
Yes,
If I may.
yes. Yeah, valid point, yes.
I think I
best
may
sharpen
have
yourself.
suppressed some aspects of rule number 8 because...
We have been running a bar for the last month, so...
Yes,
Well,
and
fair,
I've
I suppose.
had my book stolen before and held ransom for hundreds of dollars, which is an ordeal that none of the other agents have been through, so that's my excuse, and I know it's an excuse, and I'm still deeply filled with shame.
Right. All the time I drank a bunch of piss and was hit on the head by a gun, so... we're
Right,
pretty
so
even,
you
I
do
would
drink, You do drink piss, then?
say. Not voluntarily,
A piss
as it were.
drinker.
It was Agent Grundlemeyer's piss.
The
Yes, we-
former
Would
head.
make it-
We were robbed here, and I was forced to drink a jar of piss that Blanchflower brought with him. God knows why.
Well, I didn't know what to do with it. He gave it to me as a gift. I wasn't going to dump it
Well,
out.
you throw it in the
front of him.
garbage, don't you? You throw it out, man. You don't bring it to the fucking bar. Thank you.
I have to agree with them. You do not carry around a jar of piss, no matter.
I didn't
no matter
feel
if it
like
was
I
a
had
gift.
the opportunity. We were all... It was a confusing time. Everything was in turmoil. Buckinsley had just stepped in as acting head agent because of Grundlemeyer's condition.
I mean, now that we're listing this all off, the lore is quite fucking deep here. I mean,
Yeah, okay.
yes.
Don't like to put too fine a point on it, but you might like to turn 180 degrees because there's a man crying behind you.
Oh,
Oh. You.
everything okay, Grundle?
I'd rather not deal with that.
Fair.
Yeah, human emotions. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah,
He's,
amen
you
to
know,
that.
he's my cousin too, so it's...
I did notice a certain family
Yes, sir.
resemblance. I didn't want to comment there.
Yes, well...
It's that you both kind of look like rat boys.
Right, I sensed the
Right.
return rat boy was on the way onto the conversation once again, and here it is.
I thought you said that you... Are you pivoting from previously saying I didn't look like a rat boy?
Well, as I've heard you speak more and more, I mean it purely as a note of admiration. Rats are very
Intelligent
very
creatures.
resourceful, intelligent, and
Yes.
survivors.
Yes, go with that. Yes.
When
I can
everyone
actually hear
And
rats
some
right now.
women find rats very attractive.
most women, it's mice that they do not like, but rats.
Right,
Rats are
right.
large
Well,
and
mice,
they eat other
mice are
things.
notoriously will scare anything. But yes, rats are noble.
Cuddly.
Well, they're survivors, most
Ish.
importantly.
Yes. Ish, I would say, really, with the cuddly.
Depends on the rat, I imagine.
Yes, yes.
Strokeable.
Yes, strokeable. Maybe if you owned it, if it was your pet, you could hug it. You know, if you were feeling like it.
Can't say I'm really a fan of any of these things that involve touching, but
Well, if it's an animal, it's not as bad, or maybe worse.
if it's an animal, what do you mean by that?
You
sir?
talk about touching.
Why I left and
Oh, yes, but I thought that
not too kind
yes, if I'm a rat
to her for me.
man, as it were, then
Boy,
I prefer rat. No, I prefer rat.
rat
man.
boy is, it's a nicer term. You're a young man.
Yes, but I'm not a boy.
It's okay.
I actually saw a rat boy in a carnival once.
I'm 27 years old.
27.
Yes.
If these were darker times, I'd ask you to comment on his mustache, but
Well, he did,
I
and
think
he
that was
complimented
very
it.
much. Well,
oh, I might have missed that.
I think that was a fundamental part of the rat boy assessment, if I.
Oh, fair enough. Yes,
Correctly.
yes.
But it was quite a long time ago.
Right.
So again, the question then is, what's the story of the space trains? You know?
Well, they're presumably originally built on Earth.
Right.
Sure.
And
Were you
then,
suggesting
Space.
the space trains have personalities? Are the space trains the characters?
well, no, well, maybe I thought you were implying that by asking what the story was with them.
Well, I just meant what would be the story. Yeah, I didn't mean what is the background of each individual space train so much as what is
Oh.
the story to be told on the space train. But if you wanted to tell a story about individual personalized space trains with faces, perhaps, called Derek the Space Engine, then sure, why not?
Well, I think that's a fantastic idea. The trains themselves could be the stars of the show.
Would it
Well,
have
maybe.
like a metallic human face on the front of it, or?
Preferably.
Oof. Right, yeah, maybe. Well, I suppose it could be the case that in order for the trains to function effectively, they have to be powered by some sort of automaton mind, you see.
Yes.
And therefore, they have their own personalities.
Yes, they talk to you and all that. Yeah.
Some sort of...
No, they don't need to talk.
Well, yes.
Well,
not for
it'd
you.
be hard
Be
to
more
convey
interesting.
personality without talking, I would say.
You could have a snarky one that's like Mr. Shepton here, who's a little pithy.
What?
It doesn't seem pithy to
Charming.
me. Yes.
Thank you.
Charming, pithy, but all the same.
Well, prefer charming, given the choice.
Yes.
You could have a light-hearted one like what's his chops over here. You could have one like Mr. Blanchflower and his whole thing.
A little persnickety.
Snickety.
Slightly depressing. Yeah.
What?
Rattish.
I told you I'm not sorrowful these days.
No, I know. I guess I'm going on old sort of vibes, as it were.
I would enjoy being a space train, though. I think that would be great. I wouldn't talk much, though.
I think I could see you as a space train. I could see you saying something like, "Oxygen levels are low."
Yes,
Oh, fair
oxygen
enough,
levels are low.
You might be a space train that the other space trains don't play with.
Please, space slut in cubicle number D3, keep your voice down.
Very good.
Oh.
Sort of a hall monitor.
Yeah, sort of a slightly bitchy train without the bitchiness.
Yes, you hit the nail on the head.
You know,
thank
I've
you,
been
sir.
accused of being a hall monitor before, and I don't mind the comparison at all.
Well, imagine if you could monitor all of the halls at once on the space train because you have, security devices that allow you to detect infractions.
Oh, that would be marvelous.
I mean, you wouldn't have to stand in a telegram office to note infractions. You could do it omnisciently and automatically record them. You wouldn't need a book and it couldn't get stolen. You just store it in your wax cylinder memory banks, perhaps.
My wax cylinder memory banks. The wax is inscribed completely silently, and it's in space, so it won't decay or degrade.
Well, in space, no one can hear you shush.
That would be a problem, I would suppose.
Well, I don't think you'd have to. I mean,
No, but they wouldn't need to.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Well, good
Yeah,
point.
absolutely.
There you go.
And,
What can I say? I'm a dream weaver,
266.
a visionary.
Yes,
you
very
are
good, sir.
something.
I would love to be a space train.
Yes, it's not real, sir. Just so you know, it's just a thought. It's an exercise.
Well,
Yes,
Yet.
but
Titsworth, a word.
Yes, sir. I'll be back.
Well, it's 1904. Who knows what's around the corner?
Number 2.
I really,
and
just
about-
so you know, before we start any of this,
Yes.
I really believe that you need to be part of that conversation.
I really, really want to be. I just feel like I need to try and focus on some other things.
We're at the point where Blanchflower, I think he thinks that he's a space train. So
Oh,
yes, yes. Anyway,
how much money have we made?
oh, nothing. There's been so quiet. I've made
Right.
$10.
Perfect. All right. So, okay. So here's the problem. I want nothing more than to talk about space trains right now because that's all that's really focused on in my head right now. I don't know how much Hawthorn might have made with the whole stew delivery. I just went over that there's one deputy inside who ignored me when I knocked on the door.
Oh, perfect.
And right now, if we just stay here, and we talk about space trains, we're not going to make any more money. And
Yes, we'll be sleeping on the streets.
yes, and as much as I want to talk about space trains, I would not like to have to sleep outdoors. So I'm going to see how much Hawthorn's made, and then I think,
Let's go do some work.
yeah, exactly.
Why don't you, while you go over to are you going to the telegram office?
Yes,
Check the job board, see what there is.
I will. I did look. It didn't look like there was anything ideal for the group, but I'll double check now because it's been a little bit since I last checked.
Ultimately, I'd like to go to Emerald if possible, but
I think that is probably the most reliable thing given our group.
Yes.
So that will be the plan. So if you can quietly encourage them to maybe make some further orders before we leave, because this is the last time that they could get stew or food from us. Particularly they want. Also, if you can, please get telegram information. Oh, I need to go through my notes. There was the bird woman girl lady
Birdwoman girl, yes.
facts about birds.
Oh, Mina, yes.
Yes, I remember writing a telegram down. Did I send that to you?
Yes, I have it, sir.
Oh, but okay, never mind. Good, perfect.
Yes, very good.
Any progress on the bird front?
No, not yet. I've been looking after Grundlemeyer for the last 2.5 weeks.
Yes.
So, but
All right.
I was going to hopefully send her a telegram today, but maybe tomorrow. I don't know.
How
We'll see.
about this?
Yes.
How about you head down to the telegram office, see how much money Hawthorn's made, tell them to prepare for returning, send a telegram to
and-
Bird Girl, and see if there's any interesting jobs. Otherwise, we will plan to depart for Emerald.
Yes, and then you can have the space train conversation. Just do it. You're going to love
I'm on it. I'm
Yeah.
on it.
A word? Sorry. Kind of wondering. We're trying to figure out what to do, basically. Sorry, I'm just waiting for these.
I understand.
Yes, we're trying to figure out what to do. Did you make any money during the time that you were at the bar?
At what point?
Oh, I think you took some stews over to the sheriff's office or some such.
Yes, $20.
Okay, so we've made a total of about $40 maybe. So Blanchflower is making, sorry, not Blanchflower, Buckinsley is making an executive decision that we will probably just go do some work at a ranch somewhere, maybe Emerald Ranch, and I'm going to go check the job board. We need to make money because we're going to sleep on the streets otherwise.
Well, I have enough of funds to cover most of the rent.
Yes, but that's not fair to you, you know. So.
Well, I don't count it as mine. It's sort of put towards the course. I'm going to rescue Vail before he passes out again.
Oh, okay. Well, should we? I don't know what to do anymore then.
No. Let's go back to the saloon.
Okay. I'm going to check the job board very quickly. Even if it's just Buckinsley and myself that go do jobs, someone should do it just so we have extra cash.
Oh no, I'm in. I mean rescue by pulling Vail out. He won't leave unless he's relieved.
Oh, I see. Okay, sure. I'll meet you at the job board.
All right. Anything on the boards?
Yeah, not really. No, I mean, there's stuff there, but it's all sort of logging and that kind of crap. Oranges.
Oh yes, we would do oranges.
I'm hoping we can maybe just go to Emerald and sort of do localized work there.
I see.
Everything okay back there? Because I saw a group of men surrounding the both of you, I believe. I don't really know. I sort of got ready to get into a run over to the law office poised.
Well, they were having a conversation, and Agent Hawthorn went and spoke to them. And I did as well, and they asked that we move the conversation out, which was very, very nice of them to move it outside.
Good. Okay.
And then they seemed a little offended, but once we explained, once I apologized and said we didn't mean to cause offense, we're just trying to promote tranquil
This is them
telegram
going to
sending.
the saloon.
Yes, here they are.
Oh, very good.
They are rough though.
Yes, I figured as much.
Yes, proper cowboys by the look of them.
We should split entrances. If you don't mind going through the back. Titsworth and Vail, I'll go through the front just in case we need to run.
Very good. Quickly, let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Turn around and leave. Thank you. Turn around. I just walked into the spare room at the back, and two of those men were ready with guns poised. Our people are nowhere to be seen.
Should we run?
I think we're okay. I'm looking for Grundlemeyer and everyone else. Hawthorn's got the law office covered. They look like they're leaving.
Guns drawn. None of our people are in there.
It looks like they're leaving right now. They just.
Are they okay, alright. Oh, shit, there's only two of us. Oh, no.
Deputize me. Come
on. They went that way.
Oh, they just left?
Yeah, they literally just ran out the back. They took the back alley.
They didn't take anyone, did they?
I didn't see anyone in there, so no, I don't think so. They were
all dressed in yellow.
T.W.A.T.S, sir.
It's a uniform.
Telegram
It's a
right.
uniform.
Yes, it's a uniform. Telegram Writers Association for Tranquil Sending.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Is this the Freedom Riders Friendship Union something thing?
No, the Telegram Writers Association for Tranquil Sending.
Alright.
Oh, he's okay.
Yes, no, that's too complicated for me.
I think it's worth mentioning that when I went into the
Where they went?
Not today.
I can't see anything with the fog, as you were
yeah,
saying.
I can't.
Let's go check.
But you know what it is?
They had guns poised in the back room of the saloon. There was two of them on the bed with the guns out.
Naturally.
Very,
I feel like
very suspicious.
I mean, there's four of them. There's two of us. We can maybe get them out of town.
Apologies. Good luck finding them.
I mean, I'm confident in my abilities. Yeah, absolutely.
You both have this. We believe in
I
you.
just want to make sure they're out of town.
Yeah,
okay,
well, you know what? Yeah, Markov. It's our duty to secure the town.
Go, brave heroes!
Very good. Now, where is the rest of our group?
If they're out of there, we should check. Perhaps they hid upstairs.
Yes, possibly.
Good job keeping your wits about you, Titsworth.
Yes, of course. I think they were just as surprised to see me as I was them.
Over here. Good to see you both in good shape.
Yes, we just have we have the law chasing some guys down. Did you leave because of those men?
I didn't. No, the acting head agent said that it was time to move on to.
Oh, very good.
Emerald.
Good timing.
We
Yes.
concluded our business with Mr. Edward something and Mr. the fantastic Mr. Mallet.
Oh, yes. Perhaps we should give it a few minutes while give those guys a chance to do whatever the fuck they're doing.
Let's move as a group.
Yes, sir.
All right. Current plan, we will deposit things in the bank. Anyone who wants to not have to do branch work in yellow clothing, we can head over to the general store, have people change one at a time, and at the end of that, I assume we should probably be fine to depart so long as we've not heard any gunfire.
Yes, fair enough. I'm going to run over there and change right now.
All right.
Is that a new vest?
More piss coloured, you're right.
Yes, new vest, yes.
All right. It's not that. It's not meant to match. I guess.
Doesn't really go with the sweater, but... It's unusual. He seems to be operating at a fairly normal level, but just with no vocalization whatsoever.
Yes, that was my assessment, at least.
Did he actually say anything to you at all? Like any words?
Yes.
Oh, what did he say?
It was a comment about how he was feeling.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Vail will be doing some writing and join us later.
Very good, sir.
So, Blanchflower alive?
Yes, let's go over to... I guess he went over here to get his horse.
All right. I will, if we end up ideally we end up being just somewhere else, that's not the airport station.
The board is flush.
There's nothing?
No, it's flush with stuff.
Great. Are we going to be working here or elsewhere?
I believe it's mostly Emerald Branch. So.
All right. We'll be working here, so travel safe.
Where are you off to?
A moment with Buckinsley here.
Sorry, I couldn't hear a word you were saying.
She's diplomatically requesting you fuck off.
Oh, fine, yes. Well.
I'm going to the area later.
I'll see you soon.
Diplomatically requesting you fuck off.
Oh my.
Hello.
Oh, hello, sir.
Where is everyone else?
Doing various jobs, sir.
Oh, right.
The job order is clear, So I have just finished a job of my own, and now I am having a stew.
Ah, wonderful.
How about you,
sorry?
sir? Yeah, how about you, sir? Sorry, I shouldn't speak with my mouth full.
How about me in what context?
What are you doing? How are you? What's going on with you? You know, hey, girl.
Hey.
How are you? Everything good?
Yes. Everything good, yes.
Oh, good. Good. You sound
Yes,
like
I'm doing
Grundlemeyer a bit, but yeah, good.
Yes, I don't mean to. No, goodness, no.
Yes.
Oh, that poor soul.
Yes, well, we'll see. Perhaps he'll snap out of it. Perhaps this is just his lot in life, really. Anything's possible. But, you know, stage 5 is where we stop caring. So we're still caring right now, and I'm on board. So.
Yes. He's gone completely non-verbal, though. That's certainly not a good sign.
Apparently, he actually said something to Hawthorn. So there's that. Shall we head outside? Do you need some food or something? You good?
I'm all good. Yes, after you.
Let's head out, yeah. I just had some stew spattle on me from the door.
Goodness.
Gee whiz.
You know, after a long day's work, what I like to do is just, you know, chill out, sit back, have a nice bowl of stew, you know?
Yes, it sounds very nice.
Suppose I'll just stand here. Where'd you go off to? You just take a whiz or something?
Yes, I needed to, use the outhouse and look at my notes and things.
Ooh, fair enough, yes. One of those. Yeah, a long one. I got you.
Yes, I would recommend against a stew-only diet.
Yes, well, I've grown used to it, if I'm being honest with you. But, you chuck it back...
I can't imagine your outhouse visits are very fun, then.
Right. Well, that's fair, yeah. I like to mix up the stew with a bit of bread, too, you know? Soak it up with some bread.
Ooh, that's good. Personally, I'm a vegetable man, you know, a cucumber or a carrot and slice it up, or a little bit of fruit too, if you're looking for something sweet.
Yes, I knew a man back in London who called himself a vegetable man, but I don't think he was referring to the type of food he ate. I think he actually thought he was a vegetable.
Ah, I see. Well, I certainly don't follow that line of vegetable thinking.
Right. Yes, he was a little off, as it were. He would wear really, really long baggy pants, and he had long stringy hair. I mean, I suppose he kind of resembled a carrot. He was wearing all orange, so.
Well, it takes all sorts to make a world, I suppose.
Yes. I saw someone on the corner once who was looking for him, and he was screaming out, "Vegetable man, where are you?" It was really, really weird. So he had friends.
I suppose he got around.
Yes. These were different times, you know. This was a decade ago.
Yes. A century ago, really.
Really, yes, when you think about it that way, yeah. Fuck, what is time? You know what I mean? Are the bowls empty?
Yes, it has been picked through.
Well, I'll give you the money I made.
Yeah, perfect. I made about 170. So we hopefully should be good. And honestly, the way if we make it up for 2 weeks' rent, hopefully next week, maybe. I mean, there might be 1 or 2 folks looking for us at the speakeasy, but perhaps next week could be a little sojourn along some wires, perhaps looking for poles.
Yes, yes, that would be quite fine indeed. Yes, and with this snow gone, it's no longer as much of a chore as it would have been. It'll be a nice trek through the fresh air.
Indeed, and honestly, I think Hawthorn has enough for us to get next week, so I think we'll be good for this weekend and next, and hopefully not have to dip too far into additional funds, but maybe we could. Either way, I think we things are looking up for the T.W.A.T.S.
Yes, yes. You know, if money struggles are an issue, perhaps you should write a telegram to the to my company, to the American Telephone and Telegram Company. I'll forward it on, and perhaps they could increase their funding.
Well, yes, if you wouldn't mind providing me with their contact information, I would be happy to write to them.
So just telegram it to me, and I'll pass it on.
Ah, yes. Oh,
that way I can pass it directly to my boss.
Of course, yes. That would make
sense.
sense.
There's plenty of interest in your organization.
All right, well, Hawthorn's finished the job to Blackwater. There's no further jobs. Does anyone have eyes on Agent G?
That's ominous.
Yes, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No?
No. I just wanted to go along with the thunder striking.
What was the news?
Oh, it was a ruse.
We're ready.
Yes, it was a ruse.
There was
Yes.
thunder and there was lightning. We've tried to get ourselves as ready as possible, girding our loins for the terrible bad news. What is it?
You can ungird your loins. It was a ruse.
Oh, very well spotted, Blanchflower.
Thank you, Miss Hawthorn.
Anyway, has anyone seen? Is that? Wait, is he just running in? Is he running at a cow?
Is there a break in the work, or you've done it all?
There weren't any more jobs the last time we checked, so we're just waiting on the head agent to finish whatever he's doing. Which would help if we knew where he was, which he may have just sprinted in there. Alright, well, we have made a securement of funds. There are 6 more jobs available. 4 are here, 2 are elsewhere. They're not at the same place. I would push forward that I believe, based on the amount of funding that we have, I think we can likely, get back into the office tonight, and then also potentially pay for next week, and potentially do some work for the telegram poll counting company. Alternatively, if there was interest, there are additional jobs here. All right, Titsworth, we're going. I think the group consensus is we'll head back to the office and call it there, unless you wish to continue working.
No, I'm good.
All right, well, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. Yes.
Eloquently put.
I like the energy behind it.
All right, we should have enough. Let's reconvene inside.
Sure, why not?
It's kind of nice to have the windows fixed at least. Let's see. Looks good. You're in my chair. Diplomatically requesting you fuck off.
Yeah, I'll get up. Sorry.
It's fine. Just everyone.
No, it's fine.
Everyone should buy chairs.
It's your fucking chair. Take it. Thank you.
No, everyone. Chairs. maybe one day we'll have them. It'll be great. Please.
Yeah, it's fine.
Titsworth, feel free to sit in a chair.
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, apparently, when we're coordinated, we can do quite well at ranch work, which is good. Also, yes, everyone buy chairs. Just, that's a thing that I think would be good if people had chairs. We had the chairs, we had multiple chairs.
Yes,
so
and
just,
don't sit.
How much
don't,
was that chair?
Don't sit in that one because he'll snap at you.
100%. Yes, I absolutely will. You can sit in the chair.
Wait, how much was that chair? That's a
It
nice
was
looking chair.
probably like $20, maybe.
Oh.
50, probably 20-ish, maybe. Possibly.
Fascinating.
Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Good point. Yes, that's a good point.
Not helpful, Titsworth.
Do you want to go somewhere, sir? No, I feel like most of what I've done today has not been helpful, so...
Why would you say that, Titsworth?
Well, you've not been in my shoes, have you?
No, you were behind the bar with me for quite some time, and
yes, that was perfectly fine. Let's just see what's going on here. I'm kind of curious.
All right. Well, my thought being, given we've managed multiple things today. I think due to the work as a group here, we've raised rent money. One of us, therefore somehow the group, has moved oranges. We've helped at a ranch. We've run a restaurant/bar, and also there was a successful telegram patrol. So I think.
And you also made contact with a publisher, perhaps, for your upcoming novel.
Yes, maybe Space Trains. We don't know. We'll see where that goes. Yes.
I'd like to give special plaudits to Mr. Vail. The encounter with those men at the telegram station could have gone south, and he stepped out with me to talk to them. Did a convincing job of spreading our word and stepping in to keep someone safe. So, much appreciated, and I think it should be acknowledged.
Yes, fine work, Agent Vail.
Very good.
Oh. Well, thank you.
And on that note, I do believe, I think we all owe Agent Vail and the American Telegram for their sponsorship. And I would put forward that I believe as a group, perhaps we reconvene next week, head down to the Telegram office here, make sure that everything is tranquil. And once we have ascertained that Saint Denis Telegram Station is in fact tranquil, perhaps we can depart and go count some things. With the caveat that, as I think have all previously agreed, that should the silence reappear, we will drop whatever we're doing and pursue him.
Yes.
Yes, Agent G.
Sir?
Oh God, I hope he's not pooping in there.
Anything's possible.
I mean, I would certainly hope not.
Even acquiring genes.
Why was that the first thought? That?
Because he gave him a jar of piss, which was from the room, so...
Oh, God.
Wait.
Oh, I knew it.
Put the knife away, sir. Put the knife away. Please.
Buckinsley?
Put the knife away. There's no need for it.
The knife can be put away.
All right.
Listen. Melvin has some things he needs to say to you. But he's having a hard time getting the words out. So he's having me give him a hand. I know y'all don't like me very much. I get it. I'm just asking you, give me a chance. Hear me out. For Melvin's sake.
Yes, sir.
What do you say?
Yes, I'm on board.
Yes, proceed.
Yes, we
For
continue.
Melvin's sake.
When Melvin started the T.W.A.T.S, he had no idea what he was doing. Titsworth was right when he guessed that the reason for all of this was for me to make friends. I was lonely. I was tired of being alone.
And by you mean you, the silence.
I made the... Please, let me
Blanchflower.
speak. I made the T.W.A.T.S to attract people that thought like me. I assumed that if we all had a similar outlook and spent a lot of time together, we could all be friends in no time. And I think I was right, for the most part. I feel as though most of us have gained a fondness for one another. At the very least. What I didn't account for is what it would take to be a leader. If I failed at anything in all of this, it was absolutely that. I demanded respect from all of you and gave none in return. I disregarded your various differences and expected you to cast them aside instead of embrace them. I was overwhelmed by the needs of the organization and fell apart like wet tissue paper when all you needed was direction and guidance. I believe in what we are doing, and I believe in all of you. You're all good agents. The fact that all of you stuck by me, followed me, and took care of me when I was not myself and I was at my lowest in spite of everything, it means the world to me. I feel like I truly have found friends. And as such, I would like to make up for my indiscretions. Agent Vail. We haven't known each other very long. So, all I can say is, I'm sorry for wasting so much of your time. You joined us at a strange moment in the organization's life. I promise you will have a chance to see what the T.W.A.T.S is all about if you stay with us. Vivian. We're still getting to know each other and we haven't spoken much. But I can say with full confidence that I'm beyond thrilled that you've decided to join the T.W.A.T.S. I value your level-headedness, no-nonsense attitude, and experience so very much. I'm so sorry for the way things have gone so far. Thank you for staying with us, and if you choose to do so, Agent Hawthorn. Bradley. Cousin. I appreciate your dedication to the cause more than you know. And your determination to learn and grow is inspiring. I'm proud to say that you and I are family. And it is a shame we weren't closer growing up. But I am glad that you agreed to come and join, because now we can make up for lost time. Now we can be more than just distant cousins. We're friends. I would hug you, but I know touching is a no-no, so how would you prefer to show affection?
This is sufficient, sir.
Very good. I am truly sorry for any mistreatment or disregard I may have sent your way. You didn't deserve any of it. Thank you, Agent Blanchflower.
So,
Sorry.
could I just make one small request, sir?
Yes, of course. Go ahead.
Please don't ever use my childhood nickname again.
Of course not.
That's all, sir.
Understood. Bryan, I apologize from the bottom of my heart for your mistreatment. This whole organization was started on a foundation of you being the least of us, when in reality that couldn't be further from the truth. You have a way with people that most of us lack, and that is an extremely valuable skill. Between you and Hawthorn, the two of you have used those skills to save us in so many times. You've also put yourself in harm's way to protect us more often than you should have had to do such a thing. You're a valued member of the organization, Agent Titsworth. I'm truly sorry I didn't see it from the start.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Kel, your dedication to the T.W.A.T.S. has been incredible. Always there with new ideas or ready and willing to build off of others, eagerly diving into whatever mission you were set on, even going so far as to send yourself on missions to train yourself in various ways. Some weeks you are the entire reason we have a roof over our heads. You have put yourself heart and soul into this organization, and I couldn't be prouder to have you as my lieutenant. I'm sorry for any difficulties I may have caused you. As I said before, I have failed you all as a leader, and as such, I am unfit to head the T.W.A.T.S. So I've come to the decision to step down from my position.
Sir?
It's okay. Please keep it.
What?
I still believe in its mission, but I cannot be the one to bring that mission to fruition. So in my stead, I have chosen one of you as my replacement. Please join me in welcoming Head Agent Buckinsley to his new leadership role.
Oh. Congratulations, sir.
3 cheers! Hop, hop!
Hooray!
Hooray!
Hop, hop!
Hooray!
Hooray!
Hop, hop!
I guess hooray. I don't know.
For he's a jolly good agent.
For he's a jolly good agent. For he's a jolly good agent. That nobody can deny. Yes, it's good.
Well, I think that it potentially could be denied, perhaps by me. But
fair enough. Yes.
Melvin, I thank you for your vote of confidence, and
Are you going to diplomatically request that he fuck off, sir?
I will, as needed, continue to act as an acting head agent alongside my lieutenant, Blanchflower. However, I disagree with your personal assessment of you failing us as a leader, and will maintain stewardship as needed until you feel ready.
Oh, very good.
I appreciate that, but I still think you'd be a better fit.
It's going to be so annoying writing acting in front of everything all the time, so it'll be really, really helpful whenever you're ready. Whenever that may be.
I think my place is as a simple agent, but if you insist, I guess. That's all. That's all I wanted to say. I care about all of you very deeply, and thank you.
Yes, thank you, sir. I mean, I'd hug you, but I don't think that's something you'd enjoy too much.
I order you to hug him.
Well, I don't think you'd like it, sir.
I think you would.
I'm okay with the hug.
All right, here you go. Bring it in. Thank you, sir.
Very
good. Very good.
Thank you very much. Anyway, I don't know what to do now. I feel sort of awkward standing here like this.
Well, I believe one thing that might be perhaps a good thing would be setting our sights on the futures of tomorrow.
Indeed.
And by tomorrow, I mean next week. And by that, one, we will meet outside, as we commonly do. We will head as a group to the telegram station. We will ensure it is tranquil. And then, once tranquility has been assured, and perhaps on the way we can discuss certain literary matters, we will go and pay our debt to the AT&T company.
Oh, yes, well, American Telephone and Telegraph. But yes, and I believe there will be plenty of time for conversation on the road. Normally I'm by myself. We'll just be going slowly along. The electrical lines mostly follow rail lines. And we can choose to either go north from Emerald toward northeast, or we can choose to go west from south of Valentine, north of Rhodes. But yes, we'll decide that day of, so it's going to be exciting.
Yes.
How does the poll counting work in a group?
We'll just be together for safety's sake, and in case of accidents and that sort of thing. I'll just be doing the poll counting. I really only need one person, but if we all want to go as a group, it'll be a good bonding activity.
Yes, I believe this group could use that, if I'm being completely honest with you.
I think that could be very helpful.
Hawthorn, do you agree?
See walking the lines.
Yes.
And as the point of our group effort, which will effectively be all of us just making sure one person is able to count a poll, given the after counting, the primary goal will be security. I would put forward that we assign Hawthorn as weekly leader next week.
Oh, that's actually not
in
a
the
bad
role
idea.
of chief of security.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. I think I misunderstood.
Well, then we kind of see maybe how that works, and maybe we lean into that element as we move forward, perhaps. But
rotating head agent?
Perhaps, yes. I think that might be a very reasonable thing.
Not interested, sir.
I want to see what happens with Titsworth week.
Just not interested, really. So.
Yeah, well, you won't have a choice because we'll all look at you.
I will, yes, because I'll eloquently tell you to fuck off, and that'll be that. You know.
Yeah, what happens when we tie you up and then we just follow? Well, we figure out where you want to go and then we follow you around.
Well, that's fine. We can do that, but it's not going to. It's not working.
Are you going to leave
Mr.
the
Buckinsley,
T.W.A.T.S. leaderless?
It's not going to happen. These guys have it in the bag, really. You don't want me as a leader.
Yes.
Well, we'll figure it out.
I'm completely on board with Titsworth, and also I feel the same way he does.
Oh, very good, sir.
About
yes.
Being, I would much rather, well.
I mean, I'm a lackey any day, really. So, just make me the lackey. I'm fine. I like doing that.
Disagree. Highly disagree.
Regard this to be figured out, but...
It's not entirely true, Titsworth. I wanted to, before we all retire, introduce a new component to the meetings, if I could.
Oh, fair enough. Sure. Why not?
Please, go ahead.
So, welcome to the first official Hawthorn's Hazard Huddle.
Okay.
Come on. Could you say that one more time?
Yes, could you say that again,
Hawthorn's
please?
Hazard what?
Huddle.
Oh, huddle. I thought you said haggle. I thought we were going to haggle.
No haggling. Simply an acknowledgement of
Triple
Titsworth.
H.
Yes, Titsworth keeping a calm head while those ruffians came into the saloon looking to potentially rob us. He got us out of there quickly and was succinct in his orders. I thought it was quite good.
Seconded.
Yeah, very good. Thank you. Appreciate that. I mean, that's where you want me. You want me doing that stuff. You don't want me leading that stuff. You know what I mean?
It's one day every 6 weeks.
Oh, you'll see. It's your funeral. But yeah, I hear you. Well, thank you, Hawthorn. I appreciate that. And Vale, I appreciate that. Thank you. I mean, what it comes down to is I care about you guys. I don't want anyone getting in trouble. And, quite frankly, I was clocked in a massive way. And that stuck with me. So.
More than the piss.
Well, you got to remember, I only took a tiny sip of the piss, and then I puked it out about 20 minutes later. So.
Yeah, fair enough.
Took you 20 minutes to...
Well, I had to get out of there, It took a while to get out of there.
I guess. Sure. All right. Well, a productive day, I would say.
Wait a sec. Was that it for the Hawthorn's hagglers? The Hawthorn's... What was it? Hawks?
Yes,
Now is
the haggling, is that now? After the,
No, I don't think
the huddle and then the
yes.
haggling?
It's
Okay.
hazard huddle.
Hold on.
The haggling is for the person who rides in best formation. Next week, there's a prize on the line.
Oh.
Oh, I'll win that one.
Well, that I can do, yes.
Oh, also, a very important logistical question. Agent Vail, are we on foot for the pole patrol, or are we riding, or do we get a wagon? How best is this accomplished?
I have always done it on foot.
Or if we're following rails, do we contact transit so we're just in a train the whole time?
Oh goodness! Well, they can break away from the rails, and no. I suggest that we go by horseback. Perhaps let's see. We'll go on minimal horseback, so we'll double up. That will be up to the head agent next week, I suppose. And I don't need to stop at every pole. I just need to make a mark, and I will instruct us to slow down to speed up, and we'll just follow the line and see where it goes, and I'll keep track.
Sounds good. Should be interesting.
It's a great way to view nature, and I can, if anyone is interested, show you some of the notes I take regarding the pole's displacement to the side, or the bushings, or the rustiness of those, the sort of things I need to take notes on.
Yes, perhaps I'll bring a novel with me. Curious, just sort of putting this out there, maybe we should hire some muscle. I know that we're supposed to be the muscle, but, quite frankly, we're not really the muscle. I mean, Hawthorn, you are muscly, but and Buckinsley as well. But I don't know. I just feel like, is it? Do we know people that we could bring along with us that we could? I guess we're paying them at that point.
The Pavi said that they wouldn't offer protection. They would be one of the thoughts about them being, competent in what they do.
Right.
There was the man who said he would not offer us protection.
Yes.
So probably not him.
Right.
We could just write to the Muds.
Oh, probably not.
They seemed angry, right?
Yeah. No, let's not do that.
I feel like that may cost us quite a bit more than the charge that.
Let's just go with Hawthorn.
All right. Yeah. So we've got us. I mean, unless you want to write to people on the enemies list. Nancy wasn't writing back. We've never written to Jim Lee. Did he say he said he would help us? Right. We could write to Jim Lee.
I actually did write to Jim Lee.
About the spelling.
Times.
Yes.
What?
Did he ever get back to you?
No, I wrote to him about the spelling.
Yes, he wrote about the spelling. I actually was writing to him regularly, asking about funding, and I never heard back from him.
No, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, Hawthorn and Buckinsley it is then, I suppose. I do have a tomahawk, so there's that.
Well, I'll say I have mapped out the circle between Saint Denis, Valentine roads. There's a circle of lines there, and I walked that entire line, and I was only bothered once by one sort of rude woman, who stole my pen, which was annoying.
Oh no, yeah, that's terrible.
Yes. But I imagine another reason why just us traveling in a group itself will be, I think, a deterrent.
I agree.
Yes, you don't steal someone's pen. That's just ridiculous.
absolutely.
Well,
That's
especially
awful.
after I told her that I'm out there taking notes, and then I had to return to town, and then I had to recount that line.
Did she have red hair? Was she some kind of, perhaps, ginger woman?
No, she had dark hair, very soft-spoken.
You know, it did occur to me, as much as I hate to mention it, that they may be useful in these contexts. If we outnumber them and we're armed, they love the potential for chaos.
Women, sir,
They
or just
see it.
criminals?
Just women.
Oh no, not. I'm not referring to. I'm referring to the
Blanchflower,
ginger
let's-
louds.
but let's be-
Oh, the ginger
be
louds. Okay.
respectful, come
Yes,
on.
fair enough. Yes.
No, if anything, I think women are far more orderly than men on average.
Sorry, that's what
If-
we were
if
just
we're
talking about, though,
counting.
was brunette women.
No, I'm talking about a ginger woman and a ginger man.
Have a good night.
I think you're all about to get stabbed.
No, she's going to bed.
Yes, no one is going to wake up alive tomorrow.
Good night, Hawthorn.
Good night, Miss Hawthorn.
Good night. Have a good sleep.
Good
Yes,
night.
sleep tight.
Please don't murder us. Also, please don't leave.
I think you've sealed our fate.
Well, I think I'm good. I spent the day with her.
I didn't say a word, but she still gave me a look.
Yes,
Well, I said women are more orderly than men, which I think is just patently obviously true. so I don't-
Generally true, yes.
I honestly believe that maybe the only people in danger here are the two people on the left side of the table of me.
Yes, but I mean, the thing is, it was the way the conversation shifted. You see, I thought because we were talking about a brunette woman that attacks you, that's exactly what you glommed onto, Blanchflower. I didn't put it with the ginger louds, the individual people.
All right, well, when some of us are inevitably murdered, it was a pleasure working with you all, and,
Well,
Yep.
just it won't have been me. I think you've been a fantastic acting head agent, and I'm looking forward to you continuing to act as such. No
Well,
offense, Mr.
Thank you.
Grundlemeyer,
seconded.
if you don't mind me using your name while you're in.
Well, I'm just going to loudly say, for anyone who might be here, if I am going to be murdered overnight, I would just like to be quick and quiet. That's all.
Yes, quick and quiet, and not dirty.
Yes, and also maybe not maybe it just doesn't happen, though. And I could be like, sorry, though. Maybe that could be a thing.
Yes, yeah, that would be a good one if you could do
Yep.
that. I mean, and also I would rather not be murdered. I actually just didn't understand what they were talking about.
I
I'm
just kind
going
of
to go
latched
sleep
on
in
to what
my
you
own
were saying.
apartment.
Oh,
Uh,
well, that's
yeah,
smart.
that's fair.
It's a smart move.
Yep.
All right, gentlemen, it was pleasure. I will see you next Tuesday.
Night,
Next Tuesday, Mr. Vale.
night, sleep tight,
And
and
I will go
good
to
night.
sleep, clutching silence to my chest, as I
Mm.
often do.
Yes, maybe I should sleep in the woods again.
Why? You have
Mostly-
a perfectly good bed here.
I don't think Hawthorne's
'cause
going to
the
murder
whole-
you. I mean, it's possible, but
Oh, right, this. Oh,
Well, I don't know. I'll find out. Here I go.
right.
good night, lads.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. I guess, friends.
All right.
Sleep well, all of you.
Thank you, sir.